What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and today the Colts make their first selection in the NFL draft. I am so excited. I cannot wait to see who they pick tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy draft so far. A.J. Brown gets traded. I believe there were 9 total trades, just absolutely insane. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys 5 players I would like to see the Colts draft at pick number 42. Not going to rank it because honestly, I would be very happy with any of these guys, if I'm going to be completely honest. So if we hear one of these guys' names get called, I'm a happy man. But before we get into it, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you click that subscribe button. Also click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Who do you want the Colts to take at pick 42? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So that being said, let's get into it. And the first player I'm going to talk about today is Christian Watson. You guys know I love Christian Watson. I love the idea of Christian Watson being in Indianapolis. I think he would be fantastic for this team. Matt Ryan, I believe, would love him for his size and speed. I mean, the guy is 6'4". He ran, a 4.36 40-yard dash. Very good. He's also a really good run blocker, too, which is another positive. Kind of surprised he wasn't taken in the first round, if I'm going to be completely honest. I thought that it was going to be maybe the Packers or Kansas City that would take him. I did not think he would fall to round 2, but here we are. I guess if there's one negative that you could point out with Christian Watson, it would be the hands. He had, I believe, 16 drops with 192 balls thrown to him. So, not great, but not terrible. It's not the worst hands in the world. To me, even though his hands aren't the greatest, and they may not be the greatest when it comes to the receivers that could be available at 42, I just think his size, speed, just the way he can get out of frame and catch the ball, I think it's almost too good to pass up. So I'm going to say the first player I'll talk about today is Christian Watson. I would love it if the Colts took him. Him, Michael Pittman together, I would love it. So the next player we're going to talk about today, this one I think we have the best chance to get, in all honesty, and that would be Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce went to Cincinnati, very talented receiver, got good hands. He's big, 6'3", got good speed to him. He's got good on-the-field speed as well. Played against some real good competition. If I'm not mistaken, they were playing against Alabama this past season, and after he got going a little bit in that game pretty early, they made sure he was not going to get open at all. I believe Alec Pierce is a threat on any offense in general. I believe anybody who gets him is going to be very happy because he is very talented. Now, I do think he could fall potentially to 73. I still think that is a potential and an option that we could see. So I would really love to see Alec Pierce in Indianapolis. I think it'd be a perfect fit. So I'm going to go Alec Pierce as another option I would like to see the Colts go after. The next player, this is one a lot of Colts fans want the Colts to get. They would love it. It'd be a dream. A lot of them had the Colts picking him. It's Sky Moore. Sky Moore from Western Michigan. Explosive receiver. Got really good hands. He's a real good route runner. Does everything right. The only knock I can think of with Sky Moore is with Sky Moore, he's 5'9". He's not a big receiver. To me, that's not an issue at all. But if I could think of a flaw that a lot of teams would have in Sky Moore, it would be that size at 5'9". But remember, T.Y. Hilton, he's 5'9", ended up being pretty good. Yeah, man, I would love it if Sky Moore was, signed or drafted by the Indianapolis Colts. I just think he offers a lot of good things. I do have Sky Moore as one of the guys I would like the Colts to take. Another player I would like the Colts to take in the draft this year would be Georgia's own George Pickens. George Pickens is physical. He's big. Really, really, really good receiver. I thought I heard that if he did not get hurt in college, probably a top 5 pick when it comes to receivers. He would have been the 5th at worst receiver taken. And I mean, you look at this draft, the receivers that were in it, Jameson Williams, You had Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Trey Burks, just to name a few. It's a good draft. So if you're number 5, I mean, you're going to get paid good money, and you have to be a really good receiver to be the 5th best in this draft class. But yeah, physical. He is not easy to take down. Red zone threat for sure. If there was a flaw that you could point out, it's some of the baggage that he carries. He needs to grow up. But honestly, I believe Chris Ballard has built a locker room that is good enough to where he can, take one of those guys, bring him into the locker room, and you're not going to see an issue at all. That locker room is it's strong enough to, stay sturdy. It's not going to fall apart, I mean, you got Darius Leonard in there. You got Stephon Gilmore in there. You got Quinn Nelson in there. They're not going to let things fly. They're not going to let George Pickens act up. So even though there are some baggage that will come with George Pickens, I'm totally fine with it because I believe in the locker room. So George Pickens, another guy I would take. And the last player we're going to talk about today is somebody that I know some of you guys would be cool with if we took at 42. And some of you guys I know will not be happy if we took him at 42. And that is going to be quarterback Malik Willis. Now, if you watched any of my mock drafts or some of my other videos, I have mentioned I am team draft a receiver at 42. We need another receiver. We got to draft a wide receiver. We have to do it. This draft class is stacked enough to where you need to take a receiver at 42 because more than likely they're going to do pretty well for you. And I felt that way. But there was one quarterback that I was like, look, we don't need a quarterback this year, but if we took this guy, I'm fine with it. That's Malik Willis, but I thought Malik Willis would be taken in the first round. I thought top 10, top 15 at the worst, because I thought some teams would trade up to get Malik Willis. Malik Willis, I had no idea was going to fall to the second round. I am shocked he fell to round 2. So I'm telling you guys this. If Malik Willis pops up at 42, I don't care what receiver's available. I want Malik Willis. We need a quarterback. Whether we draft one this year or next year, we got to get a quarterback for sure. That's a guarantee. You just have to get a quarterback because we cannot continue to do what we've been doing for the past 5 years. We can't just continue to get older veteran quarterbacks that can step in and play for a season or two. And look, I think Matt Ryan's going to do great. If you know me, you know I love Matt Ryan. I've loved him for years. I absolutely do. But we got to plan for the future. Matt Ryan will be here for 2 years? Maybe 3 at the very most? I'm taking Malik Willis. You got to plan for the future. You just got to. It's about that time Chris Ballard takes a swing on a quarterback in the draft. I'm not talking like round 6 or round 4. I'm talking round 2. Got to take a swing. And if you miss, try again next year. If you hit, you got your guy for 10 to 12 years. And, we'll all be looking back 5, 6 years from now. And if Malik Willis is it, and he ends up dominating in Indianapolis, we're all going to look back and say, that was the right move. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live, because I will be doing a video tonight when the Colts make their 2nd round pick and 3rd round pick. So make sure you're there to see my thoughts on whoever we take. If you like this video, smack that like button. Let me know down below. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at @horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So thank you very much for watching. I have been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.